Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. Listen, everyone knows I was assaulted, abused. Everyone knows what Vanessa did to me, right? I posted the video all over the internet, various social media platforms. It's no secret that I was a victim at the hands of a woman, the hands of a woman who I loved, uh, the hands of a woman who seriously has um, some mental issues that I feel she has to work out, right? I'm not trying to get down and dirty with the things I've already said before, like what kind of human jumps on someone's back, right? Who does that? But it was also a learning experience, right? For the both of us. I learned that, she had some demons inside of her, which I can't say that I didn't know before, but it was verified she had some demons inside of her. She had some mental health issues, and she learned those things. If she didn't know, now she knew. But I'm going to give you all the end of the story, right? And I'm not gonna say I'm not going to tell the story again. I'm not going to say I'm not going to re-upload the video various times and edit it and do all sorts of stuff with the video, because I am. That video's never going to die, right? Her jumping on my back is never going to die, ever. But I will tell you this: uh, she jumped on my back the morning we were supposed to leave Punta Cana, right? She jumped on my back the morning we were supposed to leave Punta Cana, right? Um, I went downstairs, after talking to security. And let me be honest with you, I tried to get the video, right? I tried to get the video. I did. Of me going downstairs in the hotel talking to security with a ripped, torn shirt. I tried to get the video. But I waited too late. You know, I had my lawyer go to the hotel to try to get the video. But I say I waited too late, but I think it's one of two things. One, I waited too late. A lot of places, the video just records over each other, right? Like the 90s. But what should happen is that video, in my assumption, that video should be stored in some type of server, some type of cloud environment where you can go back and get it. So I had my lawyer go to the hotel, right, to get the video. Because, if I had the video, I'd post it. I had my lawyer go to the hotel in Punta Cana to get the video, and they didn't have it, right? They didn't have it. And I will say this. I waited a few months after the incident, right? I will take a little bit of credit. Well, they didn't have that video. Lucky for you, Vanessa. Luckily for you, Vanessa, because I would have posted that video. So I think one or two things happened. One, uh, they did not have a cloud storage solution, right? And the video just recorded over each other. So I didn't get it. That's a possibility. Two, they got rid of it, right? Because when I went to uh, Punta Cana with Vanessa, the young lady that works there, and tried to set us up with like restaurants, reservations, and things to do. Her and Vanessa exchanged numbers. I'm paying, but she exchanged numbers with Vanessa. And two, I believe that she contacted Vanessa and told Vanessa that a lawyer was trying to get that video. So one, the video recorded over itself. Two, they heard my lawyer contact the hotel and the hotel got rid of it. One of those two things happened. Three, they didn't want nothing to do with this, and the video no longer existed. Right? One of those three things happened. Because my lawyer went to get that video. Listen, YouTube. My lawyer went to get that video. I'm telling you this right now. He went to go get it. It wasn't there. But to get back on the story, when and this video is about manipulation and narcissistic behavior. That's what Vanessa is. Besides for her having mental health issues and being possessed by demons, she has an extreme case of narcissistic behavior. And I've told Vanessa this before, that she was a narcissist. Because she only cares about herself. Literally. Everything in life is about her. Her. Right? So when I went downstairs, after she hit me, by the way, I looked at my airline app and I seen she changed the flight. So we're not flying together. I'm like, how are you changing the flight that I bought, right? And what happened is, she had gone through my bag when I was at the gym, more than likely, or outside, and got the flight information, right? Because, we had some, like I said, we argued like the last 3 days. So she went through my bag, got the flight information, and changed the airline. Changed the flight time. That's fine. Let me be honest with you. I got a picture of everything in Vanessa's wallet. Literally. Before we started arguing, I got a picture of everything in her wallet. Literally. I'm not going to show you what I got or tell you what I got. Just how she went in my bag and got the flight information, because I didn't send it to her. Just how she went in my bag and got my flight information and changed the flight. Trust me. Everything she got in her wallet, I got a picture of. Right? Trust me. So, I'll take this. What this narcissist did was she changed the flight. How do you hit me? Then go change the flight. Make that make sense. How do you hit me, then go change the flight so you're not sitting beside me? And it gets worse. Our flight was from, so I changed the flight back, of course. So our flight was from Punta Cana to Miami. Then Miami to, the Netherlands the next day, right? So I had a hotel there. We were supposed to spend the night. I had a hotel there in Miami. And you're like, hey, Chris keeps flying. What's the manipulative narcissistic behavior you're talking about? Okay. I'll show you. Vanessa did not get on that flight. Let me repeat that again. Vanessa did not get on that flight. She didn't. She didn't get on the flight. Right? She didn't want to get on the flight. She said she'll find her own way home. So I'm like, cool. Like, I don't want to leave her stranded, right? I don't want to see her in America because I flew her there. I ain't want to see her there. I know she ain't really have no money. Like, I got copies of her bank statements. Like, I know her account was always overdraft. She didn't really have no money. I know how much she got paid. Wasn't no money. People making more than that here at McDonald's in America, right? Listen, I'm not saying anything about Vanessa I can't prove. Let me repeat that again. I'm not saying anything about Vanessa that I can't. I'm not up here just talking about Vanessa. We talking about Vanessa like I'm just making up lies about her. Everything I say about Vanessa, I can prove. So, she didn't get on that flight. She didn't want to get on that flight. She didn't want to come to the hotel, right? And I got the screenshots, the WhatsApp messages. She didn't want to come to the hotel, right? She said she ain't getting on that flight. She'll find her own way home. After she hit me, she said she'll find her own way home. So I said, okay, I'll buy you a ticket. Read that for a second. I'll give you a few minutes. If you don't have a ticket, I'll buy it, Vanessa. Seriously, you've done enough for me over the past few days. You owe me nothing. This is what someone saying that was abused, attacked, viciously wounded, after she jumped on my back. After she jumped on my back, I said, seriously, you've done enough for me over the past few days. You owe me nothing. I said that after she jumped on my back. Right? What kind of man am I? What kind of man would be nice after what kind of man would be nice and offer to buy a ticket after a woman jumped on his back and scratched him like a kangaroo? I'm gonna get to the story. If you don't have a ticket, I'll buy it, Vanessa. And this is after I'd already had a ticket for her. She didn't want to get it. She didn't want to get on it. Right? After she didn't want to use the ticket that I bought for her to go back, right? I offered to buy her another ticket. If you don't have a ticket, I'll buy it. After she hit me. So let me break it down to you guys and gals. After she hit me, she changed her ticket so she want to be beside me. What kind of narcissist does that? What kind of narcissist hits you, then changes their ticket so they don't got to be beside you? 2, right? I changed the ticket back, of course, right? 2, she didn't want to get on the flight that I bought from Miami back to, London. 3, she didn't want to let me buy her a ticket to go home, which will be a second ticket. This is 3 things that happened and 2 things that I did after she hit me. You know why she did all of this? You know why she did all of this? You know why she did all of this? If you don't have a ticket, I'll buy it, Vanessa. You know why she did all of this? So this narcissist, this manipulator, can have a story to tell. She was in that airport telling her friends and her family that I left her in Miami. She was in that airport telling her friends and her family that she was stuck. She didn't have a way home. She didn't want to be the only one going back with a story. That's Vanessa. What kind of woman doesn't get on a flight home after she hits someone because she doesn't want to sit beside them? What kind of woman doesn't take a free flight that a guy offers to buy, which will be another ticket, home because she don't want to sit beside him after she hit him? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Listen, and I say this, and I'll say this again. Matter of fact, if you're watching this, Vanessa, which you are, if you show me a picture, matter of fact, show me a video, you can, it's a lot easier to edit a picture. Vanessa, if you show me a video of you at the altar in your wedding gown with the ring on your finger, I will send you $1,000. Let me repeat that again, Vanessa. If you show me a video of you at the altar in your wedding gown with the ring on your finger, I will send you $1,000. Let me repeat that again, Vanessa. If you show me a video of you at the altar in your wedding dress with the ring on your finger, I will send you $1,000. I'm not saying send me a picture or video with a ring on your finger. You can buy a ring off Amazon. I'm not falling for those tricks. You can get a ring off Amazon. I'm not falling for those tricks. Oh, I got a ring. Look at this cute zirconium. Costs $10 off Amazon. No. Wedding dress, ring at the altar. And there better be a man in there with his. You can blur his face. I don't care. Show me those things, and I'll send you $1,000. That's how confident I am that no man will marry you, Vanessa. That's how confident I am that no man is going to marry you. Because you're crazy. You was crazy when I met you. Listen, I'm not saying anything that I can't prove. I tried to get you counseling, which I'll talk about in another video. You're climbing on men's backs. You're making excuses. You're narcissistic. You should be in the Guinness Book of World Records for being narcissistic. A narcissist climbs on someone's back, then plays the victim and says they're trapped and they're stranded at the airport in Miami and the guy that they hit left them there. What is wrong with you? That's how confident I am that no man is going to marry you. And as I've said, guys are going to date you. I mean, you're not ugly. I mean, you're not cuter than your best friend that was in Amsterdam. But you're not ugly. Right? You're not ugly. Guys will date you. Guys will be with you. Guys will get into relationships with you. Guys will do some things with you. For sure. I did it. Like, you're not ugly. Like, you're not my ex-wife or African queen. But you're not ugly. But ain't no man gonna marry you. Ain't no man living with your mother, your sister-in-law on the weekends, and your nephew. I know that. Ain't no man signing up for that. But this is a story of a narcissist, a manipulator, someone who plays the victim, only so they can have a story to tell. And that's the woman that hit me and left these bruises all over my body. Until next time.